All right. First and foremost, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Rakakadash. Double honor to our apostles and our elders, GMS, who rule well, teach well, being great example to us younger brothers. And peace and blessing, salutations to the hopeful lake out there pushing his word and truth and in sincerity across the four winds in the name of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, pushing to get up out of here. And shalom to the hopeful lake, the believers, the listeners that had came back to the obedience of the scriptures through faith in Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah. Just want to get into this lesson. All right, going into there yet remaineth a rest, because at the end of the day, all right, as a nation, the nation of Israel needs rest, man. We our whole existence, all right, ever since we came out of Egypt, consisted of us going in and out of captivity, man. For the most part, we have been in captivity, man, and it was due to our disobedience, man. So the Lord was chastising us and punish us so we will come back to obedience, man. And he put us in a position where we had to depend on him, where we had to have all faith, within his salvation that he promised, which is Yahweh Shai, So you have the elect that's coming back to obedience and believing on their salvation, all right, that's within Yahweh Shai, and the Lord is finna get ready to make good on his promise, man, And the good thing about it, one of the good things about, what we're coming into, is that we'll be able to rest, man. We'll finally be able to take their breath and rest, man, because in this society, you're always on the go. There's one problem after another. There's one situation after another. You find yourself sometimes being overwhelmed with different things, which we balance ourselves out, by understanding that the Lord, all right, he take care, all right, of the elect, man. He's gonna handle the things that we have no power over, man. So all we can do is just, make the best of what we can do. What's within our control, So at the end of the day, all right, we're in this system that's constantly and perpetually, all right, oppressing, all right, and wearing us out, as the scriptures say, man. So I'm gonna get some scriptures, Lord will, brothers and sisters, be edified, man. This is the book of Daniel, chapter 7, verse 25. It says, and he shall speak great words against the Most High, and shall wear out the saints of the Most High, man. And that he, all right, is this beast system, man, that's ran by the elite bankers, man. All right, because they are the financiers, all right, and the brains, all right, behind this beast system, man. And America, all right, is that great horde that rides this beast, man. And shall wear out the saints of the Most High, man. And we are constantly being worn out spiritually, physically, mentally, man, psychologically, man. Just our people are constantly worn out. That's why when you look on the majority of our people's faces, what do you see, man? You see defeat, man. Our people look defeated, man. Only the elect, all right, have the mindset of victory in this current situation, man. All right, that remnant that the Lord promised, from the foundation of the earth, man. Only the remnant have that hope. All right, when you look at them, man. Only the elect have that, man. But for the most part, our people are defeated, man. That's why they into all type of philosophies and drugs and all these other things, because our people defeated, man. Which we was once a part of this madness, man. But the Lord saw it different, and brought us into this marvelous light, man. And said they shall be given into his hand until a time and times, and the dividing of times, man. Those 350 years, man, going into when, all right, all the nations, all the tribes, all right, were in captivity when the southern kingdom was brought over here in mass numbers in the 1620s, man. 1619, 1620, all right, until when, man, the truth, all right, began to prosper, man, starting with Elder Abba Bivens, man. Who went into Yahweh Shai, man, and ever since then, now their yoke, all right, has been taken off us, man. Their spiritual yoke of bondage has been taken off us, man, because what? We know who we are, we know who our power is, and we understand the prophecies, man, due to the spirit of Yahweh Bashim Shai. You see, so now we seeing a decline in that state that we was in, man. You see? All right, let's go from there. Let's go to Hebrews, man. Because at the end of the day, we doing what we do for a rest, man. We need that rest, man. Of course, the women we're gonna be doing, we're gonna stay active, but we're gonna have rest from the stress of this world, man. We're gonna have rest, All right, from this hard bondage, man. All right, as we're gonna get into, so this is the book of Hebrews, chapter 4, verse verse 8. All right, this now when it says Jesus right here is talking about Joshua. When you go to the book of Joshua in the scriptures, all right, the Ephraimite, all right, that brought the children of Israel into the promised land, that was defeating all those kings, man. All right, this Hebrews 4 and 8. For if Yahushua had given them rest, then would he not afterward have spoken of another day, letting you know that the prophecies weren't being fulfilled, all right, during the time of Joshua, even during the time of David and Solomon. All right, that peace that Solomon had, that wasn't the fulfillment of the promise. That was just a prelude, man. Just a little inkling. But that wasn't the fulfillment, man. We're still looking for the fulfillment of this promise, man. And it said, verse 9, there remaineth therefore a rest to the people of the Most High, all right, which is Israel. All right, so there remained the rest, man. It said, for he that is entering into his rest, for he also have ceased from his own works, as the Most High did from his. Let us labor, therefore, to enter into that rest, man, because Yahushua, he has ceased, he has ceased, all right, from having to come back on this earth and being reincarnated, man. He's the firstborn, all right, of many brethren, man. You see, and we want that same rest, man. He's at the right hand of the Most High, man. And all he has to do is come destroy this place and save the elect, man, which is gonna be easy work, man. And then joint heirs, we're gonna enter into that rest, man. You see, at least any man fall after the same example of unbelief, man, and that's why we have to continue to push for this end game, man. All right, we want this badly, man. Every day, man, you should be motivated by the end game, man. Because once you focus on the end game, it makes you easy to go through the right now, man. All right, the Lord is finna exalt his people, man. He finna make us kings upon the earth, man. Kings and priests upon the earth, man. Guys upon the earth, man. Out this weak flesh, man. All right, out of this bondage, man. Out of this captivity, man. Because we in slavery, man. All right, we in slavery. That's what Jake don't understand. We still in captivity to this day, man. You see, we still being wore out daily, man. This wicked system, this wicked kingdom, what we see, what we hear, all right, is vexing to the spirit, man. That's why I even when we don't know what to say, our spirits is crying out, man. You wonder why you be so fatigued and tired sometimes, because your spirit is constantly crying out, man. For what it sees going on, man. You see? So at the end of the day, we laboring, we want to enter into that rest, man. So we can't go into unbelief, man. Because it hasn't happened, but we have to continue to labor. You got to go all out, man, to enter into that rest, man. You see? Let's get that. Matter of fact, let's get that in Isaiah. Get a couple more. I'll say just a quick lesson. Get a couple more and then get out of here. Isaiah 14. I start at 1. It's 14:1. It said, for the Lord Yahweh Shemashah will have mercy on Jacob and will yet choose Israel and set them in their own land, and the stranger shall be joined with them, and they shall cleave to the house of Jacob. You see, because the Lord is going to choose Israel regardless, man. All right? The hell with what anybody has to say, what doctrine outside of the scriptures these people come with. The Lord is going to save Israel. He's going to have mercy on his people, man. No matter how bad Israel messed up, the Lord said he still is going to have mercy, man. You see? So at the end of the day, and it begins with the elect, and through the elect, the rest of the nation will be showed mercy when they're brought back, all right, through the elect, man. You see? Through sex in the kingdom, man. And it says, and we're going to set us in our own land, which is Jerusalem, And it said, the stranger shall be joined with them, the Israelite foreigners, the Israelites, across the globe, and that they shall cleave to the house of Jacob, and the people shall take them and bring them to their place. Now, the people that's going to be taken is these heathens, which we're going to have for a possession, which also is part of the promise, man. And the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of the Lord for servants and handmaids, and they shall take them captives, who captives they were, and they shall rule over their oppressors, man. You see? We're going to be the ones in high positions, man. We're going to be the ones in authority, man, making the calls, man. And these heathens going to be carrying it out, man. You see? And it shall come to pass in the day that the Lord, Yahweh Shema Shah, shall give thee rest from thy sorrows and from thy fear and from thy hard bondage wherein thou was made to serve, man. We going to get rest from this hard bondage, man. Because right now, we're trying upon, man. All right? Our people working 11, 12, 13, 14 hours a day, man. Trying just to try to keep your head above water, man. That's ridiculous, man. You see? Especially the Israelite man being slaughtered. Jay got to work 2 jobs, man. You know, this is madness, man. We're constantly being beat down, man. You really don't get to spend no time with your woman like that. You really don't get to spend time with the kids like that. You really don't have free time, because once you do off, you trying to rest back up so you can go back, man. And this is for the most part, man. You know, we know people got different situations, all right, here and there, man. But we talking about the majority, man. You see? Ain't no rest, man. You see? So we laboring to enter into that rest, what we doing by doing this work, man. You see? That's the day that we haste for and that we wait on, man. You know? Not the weekend, man. All right? Not a vacation, man. All right? One of these wicked holidays they let you off, man. No, we want rest, man. That eternal rest, man. All right? Not only rest, physical rest, man, but this mental and psychological rest. No more worried about, all right, what's going to become of your children, man. No more worried about, all right, if your woman is cheating or not, man, or she dealing with someone else, man. No more worrying about if you're going to get fired, man. You know? None of those things, man, because you're going to be exalted, and you going to, as Israelite men, we're going to be gods upon the earth, man. We're not going to worry about this mortal shit that we worry about now, man. You see? And that's rest within itself, man. You see? So, let's go from there. Let's go back to a quick prophecy in Isaiah. It's Isaiah 61. And it says, Isaiah 61:4, and they shall build the old waste. They shall raise up the former desolation. They shall repair the waste cities, the desolation of many generations. And strangers shall stand and feed your flocks. And the sons of the alien shall be your plowmen and vine dressers, man. You see? Sons of the alien, which is these other nations, the actual strangers, man. They're going to be maintaining the kingdom, man. You see? They're going to build and maintain the kingdom, man. We're going to be in the immortal, all right, in the eternal rest, man. They're going to be the ones laboring, man. And eventually Esau, he just going to be done away with, man. You know? So this is the day that we look for, is to enter into this rest, man. You know? That's 2 Ezra 8:52. For unto you is paradise open, the tree of life is planted. The time to come is prepared. Plenty is made ready. A city is builded, and rest is allowed. Yeah, perfect goodness and wisdom, man. All right, rest is allowed. Plenteous, man. All right, no more have to work 20, 30 hours of overtime just to get extra, man. All right? We going to have workless wealth, man. And we going to be abundant in everything, man. All right? And all your heart's desire, you're going to be abundant, man. You see? Verse 53, the root of evil is sealed up from you. Weakness and the mouth is hid from you. And corruption is fled into hell to be forgotten. Sorrows are past. And in the end, it showed the treasure of immortality, man. And that's what we working for, man. All right? So let's just keep fighting, man. Stay focused. You know, keep the end game in mind. All right, as you go through your daily struggles, and when you feel tired, well, sometimes you do just gotta rest. Your body shutting down, you know. But sometimes be a demon trying to prevent you and hinder you from being productive, man. And we gotta fight through that and labor to enter into this rest, man. That's immortal, man. Because these little spikes, you know, these little things that we go through now, all right, can't compare to the immortal rest, man. You know. So at the end of the day, all right, let's fight now and rest later, man. You know, fight now, rest later, man. You know, that's the point. I want to give all praise to you. How about Shema Shai, by Shimon Dash, double honors to Apostle LGMS, who rule well, teach well, being great example to us younger brothers, and peace and blessings, salutations to the whole elect. Shalom.